Hey guys, it's Self-Dev and welcome back to another video. So I wanted to do another opposite perspective sort of video. Um, and this one is about materialism. And in self-development, what's often talked about is how unhealthy materialism and having material things and being anti-minimalist is a bad thing. And if you want to be happier, you should be staying away from spending on things like entertainment and partying and technology and gaming, and to try to lean more to minimalism. Now, this is a good way to approach life, but if we look at a model such as spiral dynamics, which is essentially a model in psychology, I kind of describe it as the evolution of social psychology and how human societies and also human individuals evolve. There are several stages in this model, and I won't talk about them too much, but one of them is stage orange, which is considered to be the stage of materialism. And this is a stage which I suppose the majority of countries, societies, and individuals are at in the world. And there are stages above and below it. So it's not superior. No stage is superior. They all have their pros and cons. And in the future, I will be talking about how to use this model for self-development. So like I said, all stages have value, all stages have weaknesses, and stage orange is no exception. So that means what I'm basically saying is that materialism can be a good thing in your life depending on where you're at on the spiral. So you don't really have to know much about spiral dynamics to know what I'm trying to say in this video. All you really need to do is think, what is your attitude towards materialism? What is your attitude towards money, success, competition, business, like that kind of thing? And I will go into depth on this when I talk about spiral dynamics and stage orange in the future. So ask yourself these questions, and if you find that you've had unhealthy mindsets, or you feel like you haven't really involved yourself enough into enjoying the advantages and the tools that technology and money has to offer, then you might find yourself happier if you let go of these mindsets, these social conditionings that tell you that like money is the root of all evil, or you will never be happy if you're always chasing for wealth or technology, or you're trying to compete. Now, as I've said earlier in the video, money and success and technology and fast cars, they might help make you happy depending on what stage you are at. And yeah, if if you think that trying to gain more and more of like money and materialism and all of that, if you think that that will make you happy, then they are right. It won't. But as I said, it depends on where you are at in life. If you are not, and you haven't really taken much advantage of materialism and money and all of that, then maybe you should, because it will help your development. Whereas if you demonize all of this for the rest of your life, then you might be hindering your self-development progress. So it really is something to think about. Yeah, and I think that's all I have to say really. So I tend to have this philosophy quite a lot, where I don't think anything is inherently good or evil. It's all about perspective. It's all about where you are in self-development. It's all about your survival needs, and yeah. So yeah, if you are not enjoying materialism and technology as much as you could, then that might be something to at least have some kind of phase in. Like, you don't have to be a materialist the rest of your life. Just see what advantages they have. Like, even if you don't become somewhat of a materialist, somewhat of a money seeker, then just observe and try to understand the perspective of those who are, and stop focusing on looking at these celebrities and people who are running successful businesses and seeing them as evil or foolish or like selfish, like whatever. Just stop seeing them in a negative light and compare them to you, who is demonizing the idea of materialism, and see what they have and you don't, and try to get in sort of a balance. And yeah, it could just if you're trying to self-develop and you are doing a lot of things and you can't really work out what's missing, then this might be one of the things that you are missing. So yeah, that is just about all I have to say for this video. Please give me a like, please comment, please subscribe, please click the bell, please share this video with someone who is always making fun of you, or someone else for trying to earn money. I don't know, just enjoying technology. Of course, there is such thing as too much, too little, but some people are on the too little end, and you don't want to be there. Everything can just be used as a tool, and everything can also be used as a weapon as well. So yeah, basically the difference between a tool and a weapon is just how you use it, what mindset you use it in, maybe how often you use it. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things just depend on the mindset you have. Like, you can use like materialism as a distraction. Like, you can use it as something to stop you self-developing. But this isn't really what this video is all about, because a lot of people interested in self-development, they already know that materialism isn't a good thing. But this is just a, hey, hang on, you haven't seen all the perspectives, and yeah, this is just me reminding you that it's not all bad. Like, even if all these people are saying like, oh, materialism is something you should be avoiding, you should be minimalistic, like, I do agree with that somewhat, but it's not as bad as they might be saying, or as bad as you might be interpreting it. Yeah, that really is it now. So yeah, hope you have an awesome day and an amazing life.